Alrighty, well, we're going to pick up right off where we just left off. I just went ahead and read an hour on this book, and that book ended up getting the blizzard to stop. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do the dirty. I want some nice torches. Can I have some nice torches? That's not a nice torch either. Let me have some nice torches. That's a good torch. Thank you. We are going to, and I guess hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our Interloper run. I have to remember to say that most of the time because it's so much fun to just do a few things. That's a good torch. We're going to go to the signal fire today. I know I promised that in the last episode, and we got lost in this cave. This is the what I would consider the northern ice caves in the map, and if I had the map open, you guys would be able to tell, but it's pretty much... This is the one I'm used to playing in the most because it seems like every time I play in the interloper running kind of things, let's see, hopefully the weather is nice outside because it sounded like the blizzard had just stopped. It seems like every time I play Loper, we may not be able to keep this torch. My signal fire ends up on the other side over there instead of up here. So that's the cave, either this cave entrance here or the cave entrance that we looked at down on the river down over there. Those are the two that will get you up over to that section. Now, we can just go to the signal fire through this mess if we want to. And I may, since we're at it, just do that. Because we're right here. We could theoretically be able to carry this stuff. So let's see what we can do. I think we're just going to go up a way that I normally don't go. So we're going to climb this. We're going to carry our fire with us as long as it'll let us carry it. I usually vary, where did it go? Let me guess, it got blown out. No, it's down. How did it get down there? Give me my torch back. You, no. Go. Oh, great. Now I gotta find the hole. Let me see. There is a notch in these usually. There it is. Okay. Sometimes you have to find the corner or the notch of the area. There is a spot up there that they do have it set. There's a wall that you're not allowed to throw things up or past. But we're going to go ahead and kind of do this stuff. So I'm going to do it the way I haven't done it in a long time. We're coming in here. I've got the tools to cut this silly stuff down. How long is it going to take to break this down? 23 minutes. Make a light duty fire right there because we're going to carry this as long as we can. Because we're just going to do this easy way. We're just going to walk up the river. I usually play around in the caves. I kind of want to get us out of this area as quickly as possible, but there's a few things that I want to do, and getting lost in a set of caves is not something I want to do anymore. I had enough fun last episode. I don't want to do it again, and plus we still may have a blizzard come up on us, and if we do, well, that's great. So, do that. We're going to take 30 seconds. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. We're going to get a whole bunch of sticks right there anyway. Thank you. Is that going to let us to get through? Yes, it will. Okay. Do this again. How many's on there? None more? Yeah, I know you're cold. You'll be fine here. No, actually, I was going to say I was going to waste something. Sun's out. Fun's out. Let's go. I think I have to climb this one. Yes, so go up there. Go. Where's the thing? There it is. Sometimes they're way down at the bottom of the rock, and sometimes they're way, normal height. So, yes, nice, bright, sunshiny day. Grab your torch.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And throw it right there. There we go. Do this again. I hardly ever come up here this way. It's kind of funny. We may take the cave back down. May. Depends on whether we feel like going into the bottom, into the basin down here. All right, new torch, because that one's probably about dead. We got lots of torches. I made a whole bunch while we were in there. No. That's how you want to light it. Thank you. We just saved a match right there. Beautiful.
Jesus, this is cold.
But yes, this is the most direct way up to where we need to go. It's over here. You just kind of follow your way up around this corner, right at the corner where that cave is. Guess I can have something to drink. That'd lighten our load a little bit more too. Thank you. And here we are at the river again. I forget which river this one is. A bunch of these little climbs. It's probably the only reason why I don't care for this one is because it's maintaining and managing a torch all the way up here. Can I catch it? Nope. Is a pain. Let's see, right there? Nope. How about right there? Am I going to lose it on this one? Can I get up on this rock? No, I can't. Come on, Hinterland. Why do we have to be so mean about people and torches? There you go. Good. I want to carry my fire with me. Thank you. Why do we have to put a wall so that I can't throw up it? Okay. The reason why I want to keep this torch is because there is a wolf that we're going to have to deal with. This is the other reason why I don't come through this way. My goodness, how heavy are we? Not very. We're kind of tired, though. That's probably the issue. But that's okay. We can take a... Well, we might take a nap in the other cave up here. To our right over there is Monolith Lake. This is a bunch of more waterfalls. To the left over here, we're going to be going up this rock around the other side here to go find the signal fire. And somewhere right in here is a wolf. It's going to require a fresh torch for. Okay, now I know where he's going. Great. He's going the way I want to go. Tell me you went around the corner. Good.
I need to find food.
You went up there. Nice. That's perfect. Beautiful. All right, set her on auto walk. We're going to walk around the corner. It's a nice sunshiny day out. Things are good. We're going to go up here, probably fairly heavy. I may dump some stuff up when we go down. I mean, I just picked up, what, 20 some odd sticks? Yeah. And again, I think I'm going to leave all of the saplings here. I know that's kind of silly. But it's kind of one of those later on kind of things. I'm storing them here. I know they're here. I know I will come back to this zone eventually. If I'm playing Loper, I'll get bored. I mean, after day 150 or 200, you're like, well, you're going to be bored. You're going to need to come back and do things. So our signal fire is right there. Now, here's the fun part in the trick. If you're coming in here and you're starting this game, this is the one that's a pain in the butt to get to because it's hard to get around that fire. But if you're careful and quick about it, you start way back there, you can walk. Just basically you're looking straight up the hill and you're following the angles. You're going to get to a point right about there that you have to jump past. But I need to do a little bit higher than that. Come on, let me get up higher. Maybe I gotta go all the way back here, I forget. I'm gonna lose this torch. Basically, I'm just looking upwards, trying to stay as high as I possibly can on this thing, and eventually you'll get to a spot where you can actually gain a little bit of altitude. Look that direction. Okay. Keep working. Keep working. And then you're going to get to a spot where it drops right there. See how we're above that ledge? That's where I want to go. I got to run over the top of that. So let's get us a fresh torch. And see if I can do this. The reason why I'm showing you this is because if you spawn in this zone, you want to try to get to the signal fire. And if you end up with this signal fire, you won't have an axe or a hatchet or anything like that to be able to cut this brush down. But you can get around it if you run and jump. And I guess I'm going to be a lazy bum and not do it today. Let's go ahead and just cut this down. Come on, you. Let's try it one more time. I hit the wrong button. Start right there. Start right here. Up and up. It's doable. Follow the edge. Where are we? I've done this a couple of times for sure. And run and jump. I gotta quit hitting that button. This is not the run button. This is the run button. Where are we? All right, and then shift, run, and then you're over the top of it. There we go. Now, we'll cut that back down on the way out. But yeah, just when you get to that point, you shift, run over the top of that thing, and you'll run right on top of the bushes, which is cool. Again, that saves you having to come back here, because both of these areas are designed to keep a person out of them unless they have the tools to get in them. The one that's over there, you can just walk around it. There's a ledge that you can walk around. This one, you actually kind of have to cheese it. So, but we will cut it down since we have the tools. But hello, mysterious signal fire in the wonderful zone called Hushed River. There is our moose meat cooked. It's ruined. Wonderful. I won't eat it. We'll start us a fire so we can maintain this fire, even though we do have a day for a magnifying lens. And then we'll check the loots that are right here.
One little fire.
You're not going to keep it. There's no point in keeping it. How about we grab one of those right there since it's free. Add fuel just to keep it alive for right now. All right, so if you come up here, you're going to get a heavy hammer. We don't need it. I'm not bringing it down. I wanted this whetstone. And in here, there will be a Mackinac jacket. If you are playing Stalker and lower, there will also be a moose hide satchel, which is pretty cool. So how good is that? Ruined? Ruined. See, problem is it was left outside, so we're not going to fool with it. Now, if you come over here on Interloper, there will be a dead man, and I think almost everything as well, and you will get another sewing kit, which is amazing. So we're going to leave that fire run for a minute. We're going to get in here. Where's the thing? Is it ruined? No. Use it. And we're going to eat so that we do not lose our well-fed bonus. And I think for this, since we made it to this point, I am going to eat a box of crackers. Yay, celebration. We're eating a box of crackers. And we're going to drink some water. So, we are now pretty heavy. We also have 2 Mackinac jackets. I have one already. This is the whole entirety of coming up here. This would have been an amazing spawn point to come into as far as being Hushed River, because we would have gotten so many good little things. It's crazy what we would have ended up with. Double Mackinacs coming into this point is insanity. Problem is, we have a wolf coat at this point that is considerably better than either one of those two. So there is no point in us hanging on to this. I will probably put it back in the backpack. Let us go. I'm not sleeping in here. We need to get off this hill. I just wanted to warm up a little bit. Actually, let's go ahead. How much fire do we have on this? An hour? Let's warm up for an hour. And then we're going to go stay down in the cave because it's safe down there. And unfortunately, I'm leaving both the hammer and that Mackinac jacket here, because I don't need either. For that matter, I'm going to go ahead and leave that wool toque. I am going to hang on to this wool ear wrap because we're going to need it. So, all right, let's get back down off this hill. And do we have a torch? We do. And let's just go down here. Now, we're tired. We're hungry. We're all those things. The thing is then you're asking me, I can already hear you guys saying, well, how in the world do you expect us to get down off this hill if we can't get back past this pile of stuff here? And this is one of those times where it's like, this is the experience and the fun part about playing Long Dark. You can't do that same trick back over that. You can't, because of this rock right here being faced inwards just slightly. You cannot get back over the top of those bushes, these brushes and things. What you can do is you can mountain goat down this little section right to here along. Can I have a pointer, please? You can mount and go down this little section right here, along this kind of a little ways back around, and around this corner, right back down to the cave that you started in or we've been playing with in the beginning of the deal. Or you can work all the way back down into the bottom if you so feel like it. So, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take our torch. We're going to go right about there and break it down.
Sun is setting.
Probably lose our torch in the process, maybe. Nope, we almost lost it. And we're going to go over here and take a nap in this cave. After we pick all of the cattails right here.
Anything right now.
Gosh,
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
you're fine. I need to work on this mouse. It's getting really bad. Problem is they don't make this mouse anymore, so I've been kind of babysitting it along for the last however many years I've owned it. I like how it works. I like how it fits. And anything they make now is garbage. Oh. As long as it still works, I'll keep fixing it. It's really simple. You just take the thing apart and you hit it with a bunch of can of air and blow all the fur and fuzz out of it, wipe contacts off, clean switches, and put it back to work. Okay, any more? I think we should have a couple more.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for
Uh-oh, double red. So terrible. We beat on her pretty hard today. That's fine. There's a spot to sleep right there. Now, I'm debating whether I want to go say hi to Mr. Moose. Because we are heavy, we're going to be heavy. I don't know if I can get light enough to get down the ropes. Say hi to Mr. Moose. But I think for right now what I'm going to do is we're going to take a nap. I don't even want to go too far into this cave, to be honest. We don't need any water, do we, right? Do we have plenty of water? No, I need to make a fire. Okay, well, I'm going to do the housekeeping thingy. We're going to make some fire, make some water, make some things, and do the stuff, and we will be back. Okay, I think if I can find the door, we'll be good to go. We're going to go out this direction. I want to go to Monolith for sure. We need to go at least to go look at that cave because there's also some good stuff that could spawn back there, including an oddball little thing. Now, we haven't found any of the weird stuff that exists here. So just so you guys are aware, and I'm kind of explaining this, episode ago, we were down there episode ago, we were wandering around in a little section over here. I think I can show it. Looking at some of the stuff that was down here. And then there was a rope. That lake down there where there were 3 or 4 deer, and then there's a cave kind of right over that direction over there. There is a rope you can get to from right behind here that you just climb up and around. Will get you back down in that area. So if you wanted to just come right straight up here, you can walk that direction, or you can come around through here and climb that rope up or climb that rope down. I'm not going to fool with that rope because we're going to Monolith today. So let's move on to Monolith Lake. I know there's not going to be a moose over there, but I do want to look at a few things. Especially want to hit the cave. We're going to kind of do the walk around and go up over the top of the hill and go back down into the valley. I want to hit as much in Hush River as I deem valuable. And there is quite a bit of value on top of that hill over there as well as behind Monolith Lake. Now, we did see Mr. Wolfie Boy, and he usually kind of wanders around right down in this area, and you can walk around him if you are careful. So let's go up here. Speaking of Wolfie Boy, Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Not going to be good, not going to be good. Okay, well, that works too. Speaking of Mr. Wolfie Boy, that was a bad spot to run into him. He probably came up here and killed everything. Maybe. There's a deer and a rabbit. Okay, so the deer's still here, but yes, I guess we're good to go. Rabbits, he didn't even bother the rabbits. All right, now let's go to Monolith. Let's see.
Sure getting cold.
We're going to go ahead and pick a few of the cattails. Just a few. I think we're going to go over here and pick them around the lake. Around the monolith. Somehow I managed to get a sprain affliction. I guess we'll have to sit back and eat a bunch of these.
So cold. I'm warming up a bit.
How many do we have? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Now this is one of the areas the moose will spawn. They'll spawn on this lake.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
He's fun to kill here too. Because he can get up on just about every high point that you can. We're gonna go over here behind that lake, or this waterfall. Lake, waterfall, whatever. This is one of those odd places where at times you will get a corpse in here, and you will get a dead wolf or ravaged wolf carcass and a stale candy bar. Yes, I'll take it. Wow. At the fire starting books. Holy cow. I don't know how many fire starting books we've had, but we've had a ton of them. Once in a while, this guy in here, there will be a corpse with that wolf, and there will be a cured or curing wolf pelt back here along with some guts.
Wonder if I can drop
Which
any
is
of
funny
this
because
gear.
if you harvest that wolf, it's got all the stuff on it. So, how are we for things and or stuff? We're going to go ahead and eat that. And I'm going to eat a little bit of food. Okay, so we got a little bit lighter on that. But yes, this is a really interesting cave. Sometimes there's some really good stuff in here. Sometimes there's not. But yeah, there's been times I've come in here and found quite a few cool things in this cave. This is one to come to if you come into this zone. So, ate us a little bit of food. She was getting a little cold. Let's go ahead and pass time for now and just warm back up since we're here. And see how we are doing. Now, I do need to go ahead and break that down since we don't need it. Look at me standing in the cold part of the cave breaking things down. Way to go, dummy. We're going to go down to the basin area, or what I would call the basin area for this zone, because we need to go look and see what is in that cave as well, and then I think we're going to get out of this general area. We're going to go back towards that central cave and get out of this area. Let's see. There's two ways to go. We're gonna kind of circle around the top of this hill, and then we're gonna go out over here. I want to check both of these caves up here because there's a container that could be up on this side, I believe. And there's a cave, but the path down into the valley is over there. So let's go up here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to drop some stuff to get off that hill, I believe. because I don't think you can goat down this rope climb. Or goat back up it. But alright, is he here? I didn't see anything. There's a corpse that spawns over there occasionally. Actually, we should go look just to see if there's like a backpack or something. Nope. And again, we're going to leave saplings. We don't need them right now. We have tons of saplings, but I'm interested in that thing right here. Eh.
Okay.
Is it any good? Barely. Sodas are one of those things. You cannot get food poisoning from sodas. And if you notice, look at all the coal, look at all the wood, all of this stuff. We're just going to leave it. We don't need it. But yeah, sodas are one of those things. Even at 0%, they won't give you food poisoning. But we got there just in time. We would have lost that dude. I'm going to try the old shortcut over here and see if we can get down without breaking our necks. Because I want to go over there and I don't feel like going all the way back around. So you can, if you are very careful, get down this hill.
I feel my hands.
You just need to be very practiced about where you go. And there's going to be a few drops, unfortunately. I think the one that usually gets me on this one is that little steep section between the tree and the spot where the snow is, because that's still an area that you can fall down. Yep. Yep. You gotta watch that corner. Up. Down. We'll just go right there. That's a... There's a spooky spot right here that you fall. Now we're encumbered enough that she will get a sprained ankle if we're not careful. There, we got the sprain wrist to go away. But these are the kind of slopes that always get me, because I'll walk off of them and sprain an ankle. But yeah, that's the spot right over there. The lake's right there. And you just walk down that hill. Are we gonna get it? No, we got the deer, unfortunately. This is the only zone where you can get a moose carcass. And I believe it's right where that deer's at, right there. And I've never, ever, ever, ever seen it. But we're gonna come in here. We're gonna say hi to this gentleman.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Not really, I don't want it. This is another one of those caves that it just absolutely fills up with coal. Actually, let's do this for an hour. Or 2. Let's do a 2-hour nap. Can we do 2 hours? Yes, we can. We're going to do a 2-hour nap. We're going to sleep up. That way we can get down a rope without hurting ourselves. And because we're here, let's check this fire for something. Oh, there's not a fire. Nuts. I should have grabbed it. The Polaroid location that we currently have is right... should be right here. There it is. And the reason why they say there's an occasional waterfall is because it's... or I should say a rainbow is because it's right there. But we don't have any charcoal, so we're not gonna. All right, time to think about what we can drop. Can we just eat our way to being thin? Probably. Almost. I gotta drop 22.2 pounds, which is pretty much that. Done. All right, let's go. This is one of the longer climbs in this area. Not the longest one. But we have 2 ropes to climb to get down here, so we're gonna... Yeah, I knew that was coming. I may have to take another nap just to get that over. All right, let's go ahead and break our way through the scrub brush. Ooh, it got cold. I don't know. I've heard that you can go down this one, but I don't know if I want to try it. Maybe you can, right down through there. Whatever. Let's go back here. Sometimes there's a cachet of goodness. There's a dead guy. Are we going to get something? Edible dog food, maybe? Can I eat that? I don't really know if I want to eat it. Let's go ahead and drop all of that wood we just picked up. Five. There you go. Drop. Thank you. And I think I can actually maybe get warm back here. Let's see. Maybe. No. We need to sleep so we can get down that hill. I can't stay here. Let's make a fire really quickly. Because I want to end down in the bottom, down in the cave.
Oh, so cold.
Oh, you will be fine.
Perfect.
Blink and... 2 hours. Let's just see, pray that the weather doesn't get cruddy. And look at me, I built, okay, I was gonna say I built something that I can't put a thing down. 2 hours, please. We will not die in 2 hours. Cool. A little dark. We are light enough to get on the rope. Let's get on the rope. Make it down to the next section. This is that point where I wish I could pick up a piece of something and throw it off the edge, because there's all kinds of good stuff up here. And we're gonna go down here. Okay, now before we end the episode today, I'm going to say a few things about this basin area. This is a spawn point for Hush River down here, and it's one of the worst spawn points for Hush River. You notice what we just had to do to get down here through that direction. If you are spawning down here, you'll usually spawn on the other end of the basin over there. You'll spawn on the back side of this. Your best option is to figure out where you are as quickly as you possibly can. Get onto the river, go all the way down to the river, and then right when you get right towards the end of it over here, the river kind of splits. Your rope that you need to get out on is over there. It's how we're going to leave the zone in the next episode. But I do want to at least show you where there is a small amount of safety for a little bit. And this is a spawn that does happen, and it does hurt. But if you come down all the way down to the end of here, there will be a set of brush pile right close to the end of this where there is a cave. This cave is, again, another one of those places that's going to have some possibly good stuff in it. Yeah, we would have been pretty well geared getting out of here at this point. It also has a bunch of coal and is also what I would consider the secondary base for Hush River. This is where you're going to secondary base, depending on where your moose spawn is. And this one, the moose spawn is out here, so it's a good spot for us to base in. So I think for now, guys, I'm going to get her set up for the night. We shouldn't be too terribly cold. I think we have plenty of water. No, I'm going to have to make a fire, so that means I have to waste a match. But for now, we are going to call it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully, we're leaving Hush River tomorrow or the next episode. So, see you guys. Thanks for watching.